I don't even know yet that is new, so I'm digging this. I try and give you something unusual in your box. So for $150 you got kale, we've got bunches of stock. Let me see, how can I pile this in my hand? We have a bunch of expensive, if you shop, you know, Ranunculus. We've got some boxwood. We've got lots of grevillea and varieties of eucalyptus. We have a whole bunch, this is only half the bunch, but you get a whole bunch of waxflower, and we've got spray roses. So you may get large roses, you may get spray roses, again, depending on what's the best in the field. So I'm going to show you a design, if I can hold this all. So you get about 60 stems of flowers plus all this other stuff. The greens, I'm going to take the greens out, pull some of the greens out. All the other stuff. So it's a big, big bunch of flowers for $150. And again, you get my spray bottle that you spray on all your flowers, my magic formula. Your flowers should last you for weeks. If they don't, you call me, and don't be afraid to call me. I just had a woman call me and she showed me her roses. They were dead in 2 days. I said, you cannot kill flowers with my flowers in 2 days. You cannot kill my flowers in 5 days. And I said, something is obviously wrong. She sent me more pictures and I said, oh, where do you live? Minnesota, where it's minus 14 degrees. I said, they froze. That's the only way you can get roses looking that bad, and it was 3 days ago. So I said to her, don't worry about it, let's fix the problem, but they were frozen. So let's start with our green. I'm going to start with, just pick one of your greens. You might have lemon leaf, we have boxwood. I'm going to do a nice big, like mantelpiece or table centerpiece maybe. So here you go, length. Set the length of your design. Set the width. Set smaller pieces, setting the width. Your tables are not as wide. We do this one in class. Set the 4 corners like that. So you're going to green in. 4 corner, 4 corner, 4 corner. But we're doing a little millennial style. You know, they like these weeds and vines. All right, check it out. Length, width, 4 corners. Hi, everybody from class. You're saying, I know that one. Now we're going to move up. Lower deck, upper deck, penthouse. Penthouse, upper deck, lower deck. We're going to move up to the upper deck and do length and width, 4 corners. Lemon leaf will work. You can do this in grevillea. Whatever green you get, it will do this job. So now I'm going to do the penthouse right in the center. I'm going to do length and length. It's pretty already. There's your shape of your design. Now we're going to have plenty of leftover for a second design. Now I'm going to take some of my grevillea, your secondary green, and I'm going to fill in the holes. Like that, following the shape of my design. I call this the armadillo. It's shaped like an armadillo. I'm going to do some down the length, so they're all nicely spaced between each other. I'm going to do some in the 4 corners. I'm going to do some in the width area, right there. And on I go. I love all greens, so I think it's pretty already. I'd leave it pretty much like it is. It was up to me. Got it. Now we also have some unusual styles of eucalyptus that they're growing these days. Really pretty. Look at that. It's like green, sort of velvety. Again, this is all in your $150 box. When your flowers arrive, you cut them, leave the wrappings on. If they're in wrappings, like roses, don't unwrap them. Just cut the bottoms, put them in warm water, and let them sit there for an hour and a half. They're thirsty from their overnight flight. Now, when I ordered flowers in a tutorial from other online companies, by the way, the reason they have free shipping is because they're sending them free shipping way, which means 4 to 5 days from Ecuador and Colombia. My flowers are overnighted from American wholesalers and farms in California. They are not spending 4 or 5 days. So all the bouquets I got from these companies looked good, which is what flowers do when you ship them too long, when you open the box, and all of them are dead within 3 days. Total laying on my counter dead. So you don't want that. You want your flowers lasting. Now, I like to start with my big guns first. take your big focal flowers. And I've got some kale. So again, we're going to do kind of a millennial vibe happening here. I'm going to drop some kale. So now you just set your flowers, just nestle them right into that bush, like that, like they were growing. Like this was a window pot. I'm going to drop a couple of my big kale in there, like that. See it? What else do I have that's bigger? I've got, I'm going to use some pink stock. Stock is a tricky one. It doesn't always hold up forever. It's my favorite flower because I use it in all my weddings. So I'm going to do some length, some width, some width, and where else? 4 corners. Length, width, 4 corners. So we're doing a little, I'm not even being real careful. I'm getting kind of loosey-goosey. Because again, we're doing like a millennial vibe on this one. We want it to be a little bit wild. I'm going to throw a couple more stock in there. Like that. Spin it around. How long am I working on this? 3 minutes. I'm going to push this on the floor for speed and convenience. I'll pick up later. We've got Ranunculus in this $150 box. Big Ranunculus. These are expensive. These can run $4 to $5 a stem, depending on where and when. I'm going to add some Ranunculus. What was that? A spoon. I'm going to add some Ranunculus. I'm in LA today designing, by the way. I'm in a loft downtown. One of the sketchiest areas of LA, near Skid Row. And you open the door. I'll look at my Instagram or Facebook. I'm going to post pictures of this place. You open up the door, and it's an oasis. It's a huge, huge loft that I'm staying in. But you come down the sidewalk like this. You open the door and step back into it. You know you're safe. It can be rough out there in the real world. So there. Again, I've got plenty of flowers. I didn't even touch my spray roses yet. I'm going to add some wax flower. And this would retail for about, I don't know, 125. And I've got enough leftover flowers to do about another $85 worth of flowers, which should make it around 200. And I probably have a little more than that. Usually I can get about, out of a $150 box, I can get about $280 worth of designs. It's a good deal. You're getting about $100 extra at least. Now I'm going to take some of this crazy forsythia or jasmine. We didn't even know today what it was. And I'm going to do Florist Gone Wild. Go throw caution to the wind. Fly it out there. Get it going. So a very, very nice design. This could be for a wedding table, centerpiece. This could be for your dining room. This could be, if you did it sort of more one-sided, you could put it on a mantle. Like that. Springy, which we're looking forward to. Can you imagine when spring comes and it's minus 14 degrees in Wisconsin where I was yesterday, and everybody is outside again? It was so cold. I was driving out to the barn frequently just to check on my horse because she's outside, and I bought a brand new blanket with hooded collar, and I would take her in and I would bundle her up with Velcro her neck and give her a massage, which she seemed to not care. But anyway, I did what I could to make her feel warm. But she prefers outside. Horses do. Someone once told me that horses prefer a 0 degree day than they do an 80 degree day. They don't like the heat. So I've added some crazy forsythia. I've got enough flowers to easily do another $120 arrangement. I don't know if I even need any. Well, I'll put a few of these in. It'll pick up the color of the forsythia. Add unity. Unity in design is when you have several colors picking up each. I mean, one color that's either in your container or in several areas of your design. It creates unity among the elements of design. And unity is one of the principles of design. So now I think it looks more like garden club. So follow these designs no matter what flowers you get. It will work. Following my length, width, 4 corners. Stick some more grevillea in here. It's a lot. You get a lot of greens and enough fillers. And people say, oh, I wanted more flowers. No, you want those greens and fillers, because without those greens and fillers, I wouldn't have an arrangement. My nice little reclaimed wooden box. Let me step back and look from a distance from your point of view. And a little undercarriage. See it? Right there. That's the part. Also, you know, I have single classes where you can order a video and you get enough flowers to do 2 arrangements. Or you can take the ultimate online course, which has 30 of my videos. The bottom line is I want you to learn how to design. It's easy, confidently, and have your flowers lasting 3 weeks. Like mine do. Get rid of the mess so it shows off our design. There you go, little millennial wild vibe happening. Stick around now. Now watch for other tutorials. I did another tutorial on the $85, $90 box. This would be half of my $150 box. I've got lots more from that box to work with. Easily do another one of these or a different style. So watch our tutorials. I present all kinds of different styles. All right, this is Michael Gaffney. And the next level is called Fill Your House. It's $250 worth of flowers, which gives you about, in retail world, easily $600 worth of flowers. So you can do like 10 vases at about $60 each. Retail to fill your house, so 1 in each bathroom, 1 in each bedroom, 1 down the dining room table, 1 on the mantelpiece, 1 in the kitchen, one in in your garage. It's called Fill the House for a reason. It's a lot of flowers. I can also handle any bulk orders you get. Again, everything is FedExed overnight. And hopefully they get there before they hit the freezing weather like a bunch of roses did today. They were totally like, I said to her, you can't do that unless something catastrophic happened. You cannot kill my flowers in a week. You can't. Average person says flowers last 5 days. You can't kill mine in 7. And if they look at it on 7, you know they're going to go another week. So if they don't, you call me because something happened. And usually it's a FedEx problem. So there you go. I'm Michael Gaffney telling you to keep blooming. Go to michaelsflowergarden.com or flowerschool101.com. And I'm going to be back. I got all this kale that fell on the floor in the box, so I got lots more to work with. I'll probably do another design. So I'm in LA with nowhere to go. Stick around. Keep blooming.